This is Newmindcenters' one-channel remedial template for BioExplorer. This is designed to be a starting point for most of your one-channel inhibit reward inhibit protocols. And the idea is to have a good solid starting point that's easily modifiable for new clients. You can get started really quickly. You've got good information for the trainer, good information for the client, and multiple rewards available on the fly. We'll just take a quick tour here. Upper left is oscilloscope. To the right of that, a trend window for all three components. Lower left is threshold section, so low inhibit, reward, high inhibit. Each of these thresholds is set automatically within the first minute to 80%. After the first minute, it switches over to manual, and you can just grab it and grab the threshold bar and move it as you like. We're still in the first minute here, so it's still averaging out and finding the baseline. Now after the first minute, you can grab that and just move it anywhere you want. There are two values above each threshold. The lower value is the current session average. Above that is the baseline, so that's the average of the first 60 seconds. So that'll stay in that window. You can refer to it. You can encourage clients to try to beat that number, or you can just use it as a reference. Trend window, spectrograms, easy enough. On the right side, in yellow here, is current peak beta frequency. Below that, in green, is current peak alpha frequency. Below that is a score window that is echoed on the client screen as well. We'll get back to that. That is the number of seconds that you have met all that the client has met all the criteria. So as you change the thresholds, naturally that will change. It will change from session to session as their performance changes and what you're asking from them changes. But it's something that you can reference. You can encourage them to bring that score up, or say that we'll switch rewards at a current score or a specific score, or whatever you want to do. Below that, on the right side, is selectors for rewards. So the first reward is music. Real easy to go in to the signal diagram here. Here's the audio player. Pull up properties, and you can add then easily any audio files that you want to add. Just throw those in there. Same thing with the video player. We'll get back to this in just a second. So on the client screen then, I'll go back here. Getting ahead of myself. Music on and off. Music is modulated. The volume of the music is modulated by whether or not the client is scoring. There's a little bit of an average there, just to make it not quite so rough and jittery. The volume changes a little bit smoother. The next is MIDI. A MIDI note is played as criteria is met. The pitch of that note is determined by the ratio of the current amplitude of the reward band versus the where the threshold is set. So the higher that they go above threshold, the higher the note. So you can tell the client when you hear sound, you're doing well. When you the higher the note, the higher the pitch, the better you're doing. Okay. The next is video. It's on the client screen. I don't have it going right now, but I will often burn videos from DVD with the subtitles. That forces not forces, but that encourages the client to read along, and in my opinion, it's a less passive viewing. Right? They have to think a little bit. They have to activate a little bit in order to do that. You can turn volume on and off from the trainer window. Okay. You can also pair that with other rewards, so you can turn the volume off, turn MIDI on. So now we have a video reward as well as an audio reward. And if I had the subtitles going here, that would be optimal. To the left of the video window is a bar graph that shows how long you're meeting all the criteria. So as you score, the longer you stay above and below threshold there, in order to meet all of the criteria, that bar graph will slowly creep up. So the idea there is to have some sort of indication. Yes, you're scoring, you're doing well. How high can you get that? Because that's a function of time, right? Here, these are the echoes of the threshold windows: low inhibit, high reward, high inhibit, so that you can bring the client's attention to those if you find that helpful. Yeah. So that's it. The idea is a design that's easily customizable. If I've got a new client, I simply go up to, I pull up the template, I go up to filters, I change the filters any way that I need to for that client, and then simply save as, and that creates a new design specifically for that client. I can go back and pull it up at any point. These are not labeled a specific frequency component or a frequency band, just because I wanted it to be more universal. So we just stick with the verbiage of low inhibit, reward, high inhibit. Yep. So that is Newmindcenter's one-channel remedial template for BioExplorer. We're making this available as a free download, unlimited use. Use it, enjoy it.